What's going on, guys? College Lefty Gaming, and today I have for you guys an Immortal gameplay from Babe Ruth, Chipper Jones, and Ken Griffey Jr. I'm going through them right now. I've redeemed Babe Ruth, I've redeemed Ken Griffey, and I've redeemed Chipper Jones. Just before I start this video, guys, I just want to let all the new people know, if you haven't checked out any of my videos before, I did not spend any money on this game besides $20 when the game first came out. I invested that into multiple stubs in different ways with the exchanges. I've collected all Immortals exchanges. I have them all maxed out as far as I can go. I just need to do the remaining career arcs that I also have all the exchanges completed for. I was able to win Battle Royale, some events as well. So here quickly, I'll just kind of go through my team a little bit. I'm going to be leading off Ken Griffey Jr., my creative player, Babe Ruth, Chipper Jones, Mike Trout, Frank Thomas, Mike Schmidt, Mike Napoli, and then my pitcher. So just quickly, let's get into it right here. I picked up this Vita Blue off the market. I had thrown a perfect game with him. That's also posted on the channel. In the one game I used him, that was actually the card that I won in Battle Royale, but then I sold him. I ended up buying him back for a lot less because I feel like because these Immortals came out, some of the pitchers and some of the players went down in price. So this guy's got a pretty budget team. I had a feeling he was going to send me a friendly quit. And at this point in the game, I'm not going to accept friendly quits because I have Immortal cards and my opponent doesn't. That's not something I'm going to do. I put a lot of time and effort into playing these games, and just because this guy didn't like the matchup, I wanted to play. I was ready to play. I had been grinding for about a week now, just trying to get an Immortal gameplay out here for you guys. And Ken Griffey Jr. is leading off right here. I squared that one up. I really thought I was going to get a nice base hit there. But the PCI showed that I was on top of the ball there, so nothing I can do. That was my creative player swing. That feedback there. Here's Babe Ruth, 99 overall Babe Ruth, and I thought I got this one. Honestly, I was like, where's the power at? But just lined out right to him. I was late on it, so can't expect to hit everything out with these Immortal cards. Definitely have to stay patient, and that's one thing that I was trying to keep in mind when I was playing these games. After playing the CPU on Rookie for so long, I knew that I was going in expecting to lose this game. I didn't think that I was going to have any chance of squaring up the ball consistently. And here Chipper Jones, just as I'm saying that, Chipper Jones, line drive, no doubter, home run, puts us up by 1 run here early in the game. And now this is Frank Thomas coming up to the dish, and I just missed that pitch. I thought I could really go the opposite way there. I was hitting really well with the Frank Thomas against the rookie CPU. I mean, what card don't you hit well against the CPU with? But anyway, I just haven't really quite found his swing online yet. I realize that he has a quick one-handed swing, which can be very helpful in this year's game, as opposed to last year where swing type mattered a whole lot more. They kind of fixed that in this year's game, and I really enjoy playing this year so far. So here's Mike Napoli, still one of the only, like, I guess my worst player on my team at this point, who's still really good, the Rangers epic, and turned on that fastball, hit it out. Ken Griffey Jr. is making his second at bat of the game, up 2-0. I'm feeling pretty good about having Mike Scott on the mound in this game, and I just missed that pitch. I had the PCI outside of the zone there. If you look back, it was outside to the outside part, and I just hit it off the end of the bat there. And I mean, you can't expect to hit the ball hard every time with these Immortals. I mean, they're still regular cards. I mean, they are pretty insane cards, but they're still not gonna have any like special powers or anything like that. You still have to be good with these cards in order for them to be successful. I mean, you still have to put the bat on the ball in order for it to go anywhere. So I mean, from the hits that I've had, I've squared up those 2 balls that I hit out, and one of them was with Chipper Jones, one of them was with Mike Napoli. I mean, if you notice, there wasn't that much of a difference in some of those swings. But I mean, I expect these Immortals to get higher exit velocities than the live series cards, just because their attributes are absolutely crazy. Here with Chipper Jones, I thought I was able to get that ball through the 4-hole there, in between second and first base, but first baseman makes the play. I don't even know who he had there. If you notice, I really messed that slider up. That was Joey Gallo, Immortal Joey Gallo, silver card. Hung a nice slider there for him, meant to be inside, just off the plate, and I messed it up and threw it right over the middle. So he's able to get a couple more base hits in the inning, and Edwin Encarnacion hits a hits a curveball that's below the zone, up the middle for a base hit. And he actually hit the ball very well in this game with that Edwin Encarnacion. But anyways, I was able to get out of the inning. Here comes Josh Hader in to pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. is up to bat. He brought in Hader to face Ken Griffey. And Ken Griffey actually has better stats versus lefties. And I actually hit lefty on lefty a lot better than I do righty on righty. So this guy didn't know that probably. And he brought in Hader. I was looking for this fastball. And Ken Griffey sends it to almost out of the stadium. Sends it to the triple deck up there. And that was a pretty rewarding swing. That felt really good to hit the first one out there with Ken Griffey. And I was already able to go deep with Chipper Jones. So now, if we can go deep with Babe Ruth, that'd be the trifecta. But I thought that one was going to be it. It just didn't have enough pop. I think I got it a little bit off the end of the bat. But 125 power, you just never know if it's going to go out. And here's Chipper Jones up again, facing a lefty, which he does do. He does have better stats versus lefties. And here, I mean, check this hit out. Look at the tailspin on this hit, just right into the gap, below the zone. I've never had so much fun playing MLB The Show until I use these cards, and I've only used them for one game. So I'm looking forward to playing with these cards for the rest of the season. I'm actually pretty close to getting the Albert Pujols. I just need to finish off the Frank Thomas stats, as well as I'm working towards that Johnny Bench, getting that Piazza. I was going to wait and debut all of the Immortals at once, basically debut an entire new team. But I figured I was getting bored of playing the computer. I really wanted to get this video out here for you guys. And here's Duke Snider against Pat Neshek in the 8th inning, only up by 1 run. I mean, this guy was pretty good. He was battling up at the plate. My pitching was pretty terrible as well. As I mentioned in the live stream this last week while I was grinding, I knew that I was going to suck and not have my best performance on the mound, and that's usually my strongest suit. But that's because I've been used to pitching on rookie CPU, throwing with innings with Babe Ruth, mindlessly, as well as pitching with some legends, trying to get that Tom Seaver. So, I mean, I was doing the hit and quit method for the most part in order to get these guys, and that's how I was able to get them as quickly as I did. But here we go, Ken Griffey Jr. up once again. I'm really trying to send one out. That No Doubter animation was really awesome. Ken Griffey is definitely my favorite card in this game so far. Even more so than Babe Ruth. I think just the dynamic of having a 5-tool player. I thought that one was going to get down the line right there. Did not hit it right to him. I was just late on it. I feel like if I would have squared that one up a little bit better, it was going to be a double down the line, maybe a triple. And here he's got a base open. This is kind of a strange move. Got a base open with 2 outs. I mean, Chipper Jones is on deck. He throws I don't even know if that was a hanging changeup or a slider. But Babe Ruth, I missed it. I definitely missed it. And that's his 125 hitting stats that send that ball out of the park. And so now we've gone deep with all 3 Immortals in this game. The icing on the cake would be to go deep with them again maybe in this inning. But it is the 8th inning with 2 outs, so I'm just trying to focus on pitching and not blow the lead like I did earlier in the game. So at this point, I had already taken out Mike Scott. I brought in that gold Darren O'Day card, and he was actually disgusting. I was really surprised with how well that card played. I think I missed 1 spot the entire game that I used him. I used him for 2 innings in this one, and I think I missed 1 spot. But he was just really easy to hoop the ball icon with the analog meter and get good feedback on the yellow bar for that analog meter. And I was able to locate here. I thought I was able to get another home run with Frank Thomas, try to go deep with all the cards I just recently unlocked, and this wasn't the case. I went 0 for in this one with Frank Thomas, and Mike Schmidt also had an 0 for game. This is the first at-bat that I'm showing for him. I'm facing this 83 Nolan Ryan gold card reliever, who's actually not bad. I mean, he only really has like 2 pitches. The changeup's probably not it's probably his worst pitch. He's got the fastball and the curveball. The curveball's pretty good. But other than that, I mean, if you're sitting on one or the other, you can kind of do some damage there. There, I was able to get a base hit with Mike Schmidt, finally. I struggled with that card a little bit against the computer even, but I haven't had too much trouble with the animations. I mean, I just played 1 game with him at shortstop, but I didn't have any trouble with the animations. He made all the plays. I've heard that's some of the stuff that's going on with that. I bring in Victor Martinez to pinch hit for Darren O'Day. Actually, at this point, it was Trevor Hoffman. And I draw the walk there. It was an 0-2 count. draw the walk with Victor Martinez to bring up Ken Griffey Jr. And now with 2 guys on base, I'm trying to make him pay. And Ken Griffey hits the exact same hit, pretty much. A no-doubter to the same spot. Pulls that fastball sinker, whatever it was. And we go up 9-3. I'm feeling really good about this game. I just had so much fun playing this one. Even though I was losing at the beginning of the game, I thought, like, I was just laughing. I'm like, if I lose this, no matter what happens, I'm uploading this game. If I get blown out and Joey Gallo takes me deep every time, it doesn't matter, because I want you guys to see what these Immortals can do. And luckily I was able to get some good gameplay for you. But here we're in the 9th inning with 1 out. Joey Gallo's up to the plate, and I brought in this Alex Wood. I did not want to use anybody else in my bullpen. I didn't want to use Gagne in this situation. I had already used Hoffman. I still had Jake McGee and a couple other guys like that, Billy Wagner and Nishek. I didn't want to use anybody like that. I wanted to just use this Alex Wood with a little bit more stamina, give those other guys a little break. And I mean, we got a 6-run lead, so I'm just trying to pitch to contact here, really attack the zone. That's kind of how I pitch when I have a couple-run lead anyway. But Ken Griffey Jr. is the player of the game. I really enjoyed making this video, guys. I enjoyed grinding for these cards as well. Honestly, as weird as that sounds, I just know that the quicker I can get these Immortal cards, the longer I'm going to be able to play with them, make more content. I was really excited to get this out for you guys. I'm sorry that it took me so long in order to get this gameplay out. I just had a couple ideas, and I just realized, I'm like, nah, I can't make these guys wait any longer. I'm going to get my schoolwork done, play 1 ranked seasons game, and then get back to my schoolwork. So here I go through the box score. Kind of just show you the RBIs. Ken Griffey Jr. had 4 RBIs out of the 9. I mean, honestly, he's my favorite card. I've only used him this 1 time, but he's probably going to stay at the leadoff spot for me until I can mix it up, maybe switch up my lefties in the order, depending on how the lineup looks. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I really enjoyed making this. Hopefully you guys like it as well. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I was able to pull this thing from a universal profile. I think it's the coolest looking icon. You guys probably think I'm a nerd, but that's alright. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode. College Lefty Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.